Did you know that Emirates, the iconic airline known for its luxurious A380s, has just unveiled shocking plans that are shaking up the aviation industry? They're not just keeping these quad-engine jets flying, they're investing billions to overhaul and retrofit them, resisting industry trends favoring twin-engine jets. Could this decision spark a comeback for the A380 in an era dominated by more fuel-efficient twin jets? Stay tuned to find out if Emirates' gamble will pay off and what it means for the future of air travel. Now, Emirates' surprising decision to order 90 Boeing 777X aircraft consisting of 55 777-9 variants and 35 777-8 variants, totaling an estimated $50 billion, sent shockwaves through the aviation industry during the UAE-hosted air show. Many analysts and enthusiasts had anticipated Emirates would lean towards Airbus, specifically the A350 series, especially the larger A350-1000 model, as a potential successor for their aging A380 fleet. The Boeing 777X program has faced numerous delays and isn't scheduled to enter service until 2025, making Emirates' substantial order even more unexpected. The move was particularly noteworthy because the A350-1000 variant, which Airbus envisioned as a suitable replacement for the A380, received no orders from Emirates during this period. Emirates did place an order for 50 Airbus A350-900 aircraft, a slightly smaller variant, which will begin arriving at their Dubai hub in July of 2024 and enter service shortly thereafter. This order, also placed by Egypt Air and Ethiopian Airlines, underscores the A350-900's appeal for medium-sized operations. The decision to go for the Boeing 777X over the A350-1000 likely reflects Emirates' ongoing strategic preference for larger capacity aircraft that can efficiently manage high-volume routes from their hub in Dubai. Having successfully won Emirates' support for the A350-1000, Airbus now has to deal with increased competition from Boeing in this market segment. How do you think delays in the Boeing 777X program will affect Emirates' fleet expansion plans? Emirates isn't just flying high, they're investing big to ensure their A380 fleet remains the gold standard in aviation. At the 2023 Dubai Air Show, they dropped over $1.5 billion on partnerships aimed at boosting their double-decker giants' performance well into the next decade. With nearly 90 of these iconic quad jets currently in operation and more set to return to service soon, Emirates is doubling down on their investment in these massive aircraft, despite the trend towards more efficient twin jets dominating the industry. What sets Emirates apart is their confidence in the A380's capabilities and their willingness to invest heavily in its future. They've unveiled plans to keep their A380s flying well into the 2030s and possibly beyond, a bold move considering the higher operating and maintenance costs compared to smaller twin jets. But how much will it cost? Before we reveal that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated with more aviation insights like this. Central to this strategy is a whopping $2 billion retrofitting program, the largest of its kind in aviation history. This initiative aims to upgrade 67 A380s, with 16 already completed, ensuring these giants remain at the head of comfort and efficiency. Would you prefer flying on an A380 for its spaciousness and amenities, or a smaller twin jet for potentially lower ticket prices and operating costs? Looking ahead, Emirates plans to introduce a new premium economy class, which will reduce seating capacity per A380 from 519 to 484 passengers. This move shows their commitment to offering diverse cabin options while maintaining a focus on passenger comfort and experience. Emirates' decision to heavily invest in upgrading their A380 fleet, managed entirely by their own engineering team, shows a strategic choice in the middle of evolving aircraft options. While newer aircraft like the Boeing 777X and Airbus A350-1000 are available, Emirates has found them insufficient for their needs. In fact, Emirates has envisioned an upgraded version of the A380 called the A380neo, which would have been tailor-made for their operations. Discussions between Emirates and Airbus regarding the A380neo focused on creating a larger, more efficient aircraft that could enhance Emirates' hub-and-spoke operational model. This upgraded version was expected to incorporate advanced technology to improve fuel efficiency and reduce weight, aligning perfectly with Emirates' goal to optimize their fleet performance. However, plans for the A380neo were ultimately shelved, leaving Emirates to reconsider their fleet strategy. The Gulf region's reliance on large hub airports further emphasized the need for aircraft with significant capacity, like the A380, to efficiently handle high passenger volumes. Emirates isn't stopping there. They're also on track to spend another $2 billion on sprucing up their cabins. Imagine even more luxurious seats, better entertainment systems, and top-grade amenities. It's all part of their plan to keep setting the bar high. Sir Tim Clark, Emirates president, is determined that the A380 is more than just a plane, it's their pride. It's not just about size, it's about what it enables, and that is growth, new travel possibilities, and unparalleled comfort. That's why Emirates is going all in to ensure their fleet stays in peak condition, promising passengers top-notch service and reliability. Emirates isn't leaving anything to chance when it comes to keeping their A380 fleet in top shape. They've made key deals with industry leaders like Collins Aerospace, Safran Landing Systems, Honeywell, OEM Services, and Pratt & Whitney to ensure every part of their planes performs flawlessly. Collins Aerospace is crucial in overhauling the main landing gear with local support right here in the UAE. Meanwhile, Safran Landing Systems is taking care of the nose landing gear using their global network to provide specialized services from Singapore to France. Honeywell isn't just supplying wheels and carbon brakes, they're also bringing cutting-edge designs that save weight and reduce maintenance costs across 116 A380s. Emirates will handle maintenance locally in Dubai, ensuring swift support whenever needed. OEM Services, in a partnership spanning 15 years, continues to provide crucial component support, including spare parts and repairs tailored for Emirates A380s. Pratt & Whitney, known for their powerful PW980 auxiliary power units, has signed on to keep Emirates APUs running smoothly with top-notch maintenance and support. Emirates isn't stopping there. They're building a network of maintenance partners for comprehensive nose-to-tail based services. This strategic approach ensures that every aspect of their fleet meets both commercial demands and rigorous technical standards. Emirates is leaving no stone unturned in ensuring their A380 fleet remains in top-notch condition. They've also lined up agreements with key players like Lufthansa Technik, Gameco, and Heiko for crucial maintenance tasks. Lufthansa Technik Philippines will handle C-checks and base maintenance services for Emirates A380s over the next 3 years. They've already proven their expertise with several heavy checks since the beginning of this year. Additionally, Lufthansa Technik will take charge of main landing gear overhauls, further cementing their role in Emirates' maintenance strategy. Looking east, agreements with Gameco in Guangzhou and Heiko in Xiamen, both in China, are set to kick off A380C checks early next year. These partnerships ensure Emirates' fleet remains carefully maintained across various global hubs. Which partnership do you think will have the biggest impact on Emirates' A380 fleet performance? Emirates currently flies close to 90 A380s with plans to bring more into service soon. Their ambitious retrofit program, launched last year, aims to refresh 67 A380s with updates to every cabin class, including new premium economy cabins. 16 aircraft have already undergone these upgrades and are now delighting passengers worldwide. Emirates is taking their passenger experience to the next level with an ambitious expansion of their aircraft retrofit program. They've announced plans to refurbish an additional 43 A380s and 27 Boeing 777s, bringing the total number of aircraft undergoing upgrades to 191. Originally, the program aimed at 120 aircraft, including 67 A380s and 53 777s. This expansion underscores Emirates' commitment to offering top-tier travel experiences across their fleet, whether it's the iconic A380 or the versatile Boeing 777. Sir Tim Clark emphasized their dedication to enhancing customer comfort and satisfaction. The updated cabins will feature state-of-the-art seats, refreshed interiors, and a modern color scheme, ensuring a consistent premium experience on both aircraft types. Emirates has already retrofitted 22 A380s, and the first Boeing 777 is set for an interior makeover starting in July. Each 777 will take approximately 2 weeks to refurbish before re-entering service. Plans include new first-class cabins and an updated business class layout with the latest seats in a 1-2-1 configuration. Additionally, 24 new premium economy seats will provide passengers with even more luxurious travel options. The reconfigured 777s will feature a total of 332 seats across 4 classes, 8 luxurious first-class suites, 40 business class seats, 24 premium economy seats, and 260 economy class seats. To accommodate the new premium economy cabin, 50 economy seats will be removed, ensuring a spacious and comfortable layout for all passengers. The refurbishment project is a massive undertaking managed entirely in-house at Emirates Engineering Center. Over 250 dedicated project personnel are working around the clock, supported by 31 major partners and suppliers who have set up workshops both on-site and off-site. This collaborative effort is aimed at delivering refreshed cabins that meet Emirates' exacting standards of luxury and functionality. Upon completion of the retrofit program, Emirates will have installed a total of 8,104 next-generation premium economy seats alongside 1,894 refreshed first-class suites, 11,182 upgraded business-class seats, and 21,814 economy-class seats across its fleet. This comprehensive upgrade ensures that passengers across all classes experience the utmost in comfort and innovation. Emirates has already introduced its refurbished A380s with premium economy cabins on select routes, including major destinations like New York JFK, London Heathrow, and Sydney. Expansion plans include adding premium economy service to Osaka early in June, with a total of 42 cities set to be served by February of 2025. Emirates' criticism of the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines, described as defective by CEO Sir Tim Clark, has created significant controversy, particularly during the Dubai Air Show. The core issue revolves around the engine's service requirements and their performance under the harsh climate conditions of the UAE. Sir Tim Clark highlighted that the Trent XWB engines fall short in terms of time on wing, which measures how long an engine can operate on the aircraft before requiring major maintenance. He noted that the reported cycles of 2,000 to 2,500 flight hours significantly lower than expected, suggesting they are only a quarter of what they should ideally achieve. While these comments sparked tensions with Rolls-Royce, there is merit to Emirates' concerns. The Trent XWB engine is renowned for its performance under optimal conditions, but the hot and dry climate of the UAE creates challenges. Such environmental factors can affect the operability and durability of engines, including those from CFM and Pratt & Whitney, although to varying extents. Emirates' critique underscores the operational realities faced by airlines operating in extreme climates like the UAE. Engines must withstand high temperatures and sandy conditions, which can impact their reliability and maintenance schedules. This context is crucial in understanding why Emirates may perceive the Trent XWB engines as falling short of expectations. If you were in charge of fleet operations at Emirates, what factors would you prioritize when selecting engines for your aircraft fleet? Moving forward, addressing these concerns will be critical for Rolls-Royce and other engine manufacturers to ensure their products meet the rigorous demands of global airlines operating in diverse environmental conditions. Emirates' decision to favor the Boeing 777X over the Airbus A350-1000, despite Gulf airlines like Qatar Airways and Etihad Airways operating the A350-1000, reflects complex negotiations and operational considerations. Qatar Airways has already received 24 A350-1000s with 18 more on order, while Etihad Airways has 5 in operation and 18 on order. These airlines seem less concerned with the engine performance issues that Emirates CEO Sir Tim Clark highlighted regarding the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. This division suggests Emirates' choice to potentially reject Airbus may stem from specific performance concerns that emerged during the discussions at the Dubai Air Show. Emirates had initially discussed a substantial order of 55 Airbus A350-1000s, but negotiations with Rolls-Royce over the engine contract created a significant problem. The negotiations, which are typically separate from the aircraft purchase itself, reportedly hit obstacles. One possible reason for the situation could be Rolls-Royce's new policy on engine maintenance, which now requires more frequent checks and could prove costlier in the hot and dry climate of the Middle East. Rolls-Royce's decision to halt their own engine maintenance operations, shifting the responsibility elsewhere, could have influenced Emirates' hesitation. Managing maintenance for engines like those on the A350-1000, known for their sensitivity to environmental conditions, requires careful consideration of operational costs and reliability. Rolls-Royce, known for their expertise in wide-body jet engines, faced significant challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic when many airlines reduced or halted flights, particularly impacting wide-body operations. This downturn forced Rolls-Royce to implement layoffs and reassess their production strategies to ensure sustainability. These operational adjustments included reducing the number of engines produced and optimizing maintenance schedules to cope with decreased flight hours. During negotiations with Emirates, these factors likely influenced the discussions over the engine contract for the Airbus A350-1000. Emirates expressed concerns not only about the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-97 engine's performance issues such as shorter time on-wing intervals requiring more frequent servicing, but also about the potential financial suggestion of increased maintenance and operational disruptions. Emirates' order for the Airbus A350-900, while seen as a peacemaking move towards Airbus after rejecting the A350-1000, comes as a strategic decision considering operational realities and engine reliability concerns. Regarding Airbus offering alternative engine options for the A350, historically, Airbus has provided multiple engine choices for aircraft like the A330 and A320neo. However, recent trends in aircraft manufacturing, including those at Boeing, favor simplifying designs with single-engine options. This approach streamlines certification processes and reduces complexities and costs associated with multi-engine configurations. Rolls-Royce is actively addressing durability issues with the Trent XWB engines, focusing on improving their time on-wing performance to better meet the operational demands of airlines like Emirates operating in challenging climates such as the Middle East. Whether the Airbus A350-1000 becomes a standout success hangs on how quickly Rolls-Royce can resolve its engine issues. Airbus's hopes are closely tied to this fix, especially with Emirates, one of their major wide-body customers, currently prioritizing their extensive A380 retrofitting program over new aircraft acquisitions like the A350-1000. Do you think Emirates made the right move by opting for the Airbus A350-900 instead of the A350-1000? Why or why not? Now, Emirates' focus on retrofitting their A380 fleet is a clever move. As air travel demand is projected to soar in the coming decades, Emirates likely sees retrofitting as a cost-effective strategy. This approach allows them to retain the unique features of the A380, such as its renowned onboard shower spas for first-class passengers. Moreover, Emirates may be banking on future developments from Airbus or Boeing, potentially a next-generation wide-body jet that better suits their operational needs in the long term. The importance of jumbo jets like the A380 to Emirates' operational model is significant, particularly since a large portion of their passengers connect to onward flights. This operational strategy sets Emirates apart, as few other airlines prioritize such large aircraft for their routes. While Emirates' strategy seems well aligned with future air travel trends and their own operational requirements, it remains to be seen how other airlines will respond to the evolving demands of global air travel. Emirates' commitment to keeping their A380 fleet relevant stands out, even as they continue to press Airbus to address the demand seriously. Airbus's current stance suggests they are not actively pursuing an A380neo, especially with the capabilities of the A350-1000 offering comparable advantages. Therefore, the responsibility is largely on Rolls-Royce to enhance the performance of their Trent XWB-97 engines, crucial for carriers like Emirates to fully utilize the A350-1000's potential. Despite these challenges, the A350-1000 has shown promising sales, outpacing its similar variant, the A350-900, by about 30 orders in 2023. Emirates' interest in the A350-1000 could grow as they consider successors to their aging A380s, especially with the Boeing 777X facing delays in entering service. This delay gives Rolls-Royce an opportunity to accelerate improvements to meet increasing global air travel demands. Emirates' strategic decision to extend A380 operations into the next decade appears wise during rising air travel demand and the potential return of retired A380s on busy routes. Their wait-and-see approach for updates from Rolls-Royce shows a calculated risk in betting on the A380's continued relevance. Whether this strategy pays off will unfold over the coming years. Looking ahead, Emirates' persistence in operating quad jets like the A380 well into the 2030s could set a trend for other airlines with retired A380s. This trend might also reignite discussions about Airbus producing an A380neo, depending on evolving market dynamics and technological advancements. Do you think the industry will see a resurgence in interest for Airbus to produce an A380neo, given Emirates' commitment to quad jets like the A380? Thanks for joining us on this gripping journey through the events sounding Emirates and their A380s. But hey, the excitement doesn't have to end here. If you enjoyed the ride, subscribe for more thrilling tales, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, make sure your seatbelt is fastened and tray tables are up. Safe travels and happy subscribing.